Pfizer.
AP Radio News, brought to you by Brown Nissan of Del Rio on KWMC Classic Hits 1490 AM, Del Rio, Texas.
Hey everybody, Raul Rivas here at Brown Nissan of Del Rio. 2021 has arrived, and boy, what a difference does it make, doesn't it? You know, in times of change, whether we're looking at the election, the local community, the COVID numbers, your job status, we always look for comfort and stability. And I'm here to tell you that Brown Nissan of Del Rio is still under the same management, the same vision, the same concept, the same process, the same transparency, best attainable deal, always exhausting resources to get you the best financing, focusing on the best trade-in values, and competing with the San Antonio markets when it comes to new car pricing. Give us a shot. Call us up, 775-0566. Follow us on social media. Just type hashtag Better Call Raul, or come see us in person, right on the price, right on the corner, 2300 Veterans Boulevard.
We put the class in Classic Hits.
Classic Hits, KWMC.
At this time, Classic Hits KWMC 1490 presents The Huddle, the show where we debate local, collegiate, and professional sports. We invite you to call us at the studio at 830-775-3544 or 775-3591, or drop a comment on our live Facebook stream to express your views and opinions on our topics on The Huddle. So now, ready? Break.
Buenas tardes, good evening. How's everybody doing? Del Rio Javier Jr. once again here bringing you the huddle, man. I sure missed it. Esta semana de puro frío, pues obviously, sorry we couldn't bring you the huddle, but definitely we are back. We're all excited along with my great partners in crime, Daniel and Mr. Robert. Rob, man, can you find that tighter shirt for today?
I can't help it, man. The shirts keep getting bigger, but they still keep getting tighter for some reason.
No, it's not that. It's working out. The working out, Rob. Oh, man, what I do now.
Oh, man, you took me out because I was talking about my shirt.
I was trying to fix it so they could show those flex. Show that flex. ¿Verdad? Pero ahí está. Ahora sí se mira, Rob, way better there. Guys, first and foremost, thank you for tuning in live on the radio, also on Facebook Live. Great program we have tuned in for you guys. But really quick to remind everybody, we are currently right now streaming. There'll be games Saturday for your Rams and Queens. Real early birds. First game at 11 is, I think, Queens play at 11, correct, right? I think.
The boys played at
11. Boys play 11, then Queens at 2. But it's going to be a double header there for us, but definitely we'll be covering that. Me and Rob will handle the mantle for the Queens, along with, and me and Memo will take for the Rams. So definitely thank you for the SFDR, for letting us be a part of that. Also, all of our great sponsors that you guys see through the program there. So, yeah, thank you very much, guys. Se nos acabó football, but we have sports going on now. We're all watching sports networks again. That means we have more to debate, more reasons for me to get Daniel mad. I try not to, guys. I literally try not to, but it just happens. And I'm going to start off with the question today, then I'll ask Rob one. Everybody wants to know, how are the Spurs doing? What do you think, how you think the Spurs are doing? Daniel.
I think they're doing okay. I mean, they just got off of a little COVID delay or whatever, but I missed the game last night because I didn't know they were playing again.
Yeah, me either. I thought they
had been on a little hiatus for a little bit. How long were they off? Like a week or something?
Like a week and a half.
Yeah, a week and a half. So, but they got a good young team. It's I don't know how they match up against some of the big dogs, but I think they can make the playoffs this year. Maybe disrupt a little something, 8th, 7th spot, something. They're in 6th right now.
They're in 6th. Rob, you said something. You know, I'll ask you before I ask you something. How do you think the Spurs are doing? I know you're probably a Lakers fan.
I'll tell you what, man. I actually like these young Spurs they got. The young players.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I'm a fan of them.
What's up with your camera, Rob? What's up with your camera? I want to show there that Rob's there.
The shirt's too tight. That's why the camera keeps going on.
You're not even there?
I I ripped their shirts. Now I'm breaking the camera.
Damn. There you go. Angelito Rams. You know, we figure out another way. Te vas a have with your brother in Christ there and partner in crime too, Daniel. Okay.
No,
now
but
that
anyways, the young Spurs, I think they're pretty good, man. They got some good talent. I was a little happy that I saw that Lamarcus coming off the bench. What would make me happier if they trade him away?
I think half of San Antonio and a quarter or a third of this state would agree with that.
Send him back to Portland, man.
Oh, it's crazy.
You want to send them back to a winning team?
Oh, but you know what's crazy though about that I've never been a big fan of his. I think he's a good player and all, but I was never like, oh, this is the dude after Tim or whatever.
Never.
But there's before Kawhi left, there's a debate going on there where whose team is it going to be? LA's or Kawhi's? I'm like, you're crazy.
You gotta be crazy.
Crazy, man.
That is.
I can't believe that they're even. I mean, it's no wonder that Kawhi left. That was even a question, man. I'm like,
that better not be the reason why he left.
if it had a lot to play with it, I'll tell you that much. Because
You think so?
Yes, that was a big thing there at that time. During that whole time, the last year that he was there.
You're telling me that Pop at one point in time.
The reporters,
I'm just shocked right now.
Reporters were saying that the Spurs were in a kind of like a thing of saying who was going to be the dude now, Kawhi or LaMarcus Aldridge. And LaMarcus wanted to be the dude. And Kawhi was like, no, dude, like I'm the
I
dude.
got rings.
Yeah.
I got MVPs.
Yeah. And then there's a little thing there.
What? Do you remember that, Rob?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you? Wow.
Park
I was
also
like,
had some of.
and Parker had a lot to do with that too. So,
But-
and now, I mean, they're not in the worst situation. Like Rob said, they have some good young players, and they're exciting to see sometimes. But they could have been in another situation if Kawhi was still back there.
Oh, way better situation.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you substitute where the Clippers are at. You put the Spurs right there. If
Yeah.
they had Kawhi.
if they had Kawhi, yeah,
If they had Kawhi.
yeah, easily 2 or 3 right there. Given if we kept Kawhi, Michael saying Spurs need to find a way to trade Eldridge. He's dragging the team down when he's playing.
Yep. Because they're just young.
Yeah,
And it's a different style of play.
Yeah, and he's too slow, man. He can't keep up with that fast pace.
he's waving. These young. Okay, look, and I'm not sure if, like before, I would pay attention to trades and be like, okay, they traded him, but I've seen some high caliber Spurs that I thought that would be successful be traded away.
Mm-hmm. Like,
I mean, Brent Forbes.
okay.
That
I liked
hurt.
him. I liked him too. I didn't know they had traded him. So earlier this year, I was like, "Where's Forbes at?" Then he's over there in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, he's over there with the Jonas brothers and the Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I like. He was a good young guard.
Yes, very
Yeah.
good. Then, God, man, El Güerito.
Bertans.
Bertans, yes,
Bertans,
those two
yeah.
hurt me very well. He wasn't afraid to let that ball go.
I can't remember his name real quick. They traded him to the Magic a few years
Simmons.
back. Simmons. I
Simmons.
thought they should have kept. You don't even hear about him no more.
Yeah, you don't.
But when he was there with the Spurs, he was like blossoming for a little bit.
I'll
and
tell
then,
you what, man. The Boban, the Giant from.
Yeah, he's with the Clippers.
No, he's with the Mavericks.
He's with the Mavericks.
He's better than LaMarcus right now.
Oh yeah, way better. You got to give it to him. Come on, the John Wick star himself that he is. Raul Rivas saying
John Wick star.
he wasn't John Wick
He
too.
was. The
Raul
library
Rivas.
scene? Right?
Yeah, the library scene. Raul Rivas III saying, "What's happening, vatos? Been a while. I'm gonna need a haircut soon, gents. You guys have been busy, right?
Oh man, we've been catching up, man, since last week. Last
Suit
week we had to close down because of the weather, but
201,
204.
204 Susie Street.
Yeah, Raul knows
That,
where we're at.
that,
He's down
digo,
the
I know,
street.
but that door has not been open, has never been open and closed so many times, and right now they're trying to make up for that one week.
Yeah.
So
It's open so many times, open and closed many times this week. I think it broke.
did it?
Yeah.
Híjole. Also, he's saying go Texans. You know what? Those 2 key trades, guys, hurt me. Because, I mean, I thought he was doing very well. I'm not sure what Pop is trying to build. I mean, what he has now, yes, very well. But, man,
Well, I
dude.
think they're kind of in the and I was talking about this since last year. They're in the rebuilding, but then they still got some veterans there. So it's like either you're gonna go all the way in with the rebuilding or what? You know what I mean? Like 'cause that kind of like keeping like LA around doesn't fit with what he has now new.
Yeah,
So like go all in and rebuild. You know, I mean, shoot, even if you gotta, if there's something out there that you can trade to get some assets for DeRozan, trade him too, and rebuild. I mean, because really, what are you contending for? You're not gonna contend for a championship unless you think those guys are gonna take you to the. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So I mean, just go all in the rebuild.
Yeah, going on the rebuild. I mean, the young talent of what we have now. Do you think? Do we need a high caliber piece? Rob. Out of what you see out there, or what is the one piece that you think that we're missing so the Spurs could get to at least the second round of the playoffs?
It's easy, man. They had him. They let him go. Kawhi Leonard. Oh, given he's done, he probably won't be back. Who do you think that we're missing to get there? At least the second round.
That's the question again. I was listening.
Okay,
to
so with the young talent that we have, right? What is that missing piece that you think we
to
take us
contend against like a top tier team?
Yeah, at least to take us to the second round, to take us at least to get a chance against the Mavericks. I mean, I know they're not.
I mean, you need an all-star caliber player.
So you know what would be interesting? I saw it a couple days ago. They're talking about Porzingis being on the trading block.
I don't know if that takes you over the hump, but I mean that'd be a good addition, you know. But the thing with him is the durability.
The durability, yeah. And I don't think he's as fast as what the Spurs have right now.
But you know what? In today's NBA, there's nobody that's durable no more. The only one is LeBron.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I agree with you on that. No one wants to play through any kind of injuries. Everybody wants, as soon as they get a broken nail, all right, I'm out for 2 weeks.
They gotta cramp their out for a week.
They gotta. Mike
true.
saying.
I agree with that.
Mike is going along with what you're saying there, Daniel. Say keep drafting, developing players. No one wants to play in San Antonio.
I don't know about that. No one wants to play in San Antonio. Just they look at the market thing, and if they can get to a market where they make more money, not just playing basketball, but endorsements and outside of basketball in a bigger market, well then that. But the San Antonio system,
the philosophy,
that some players are kind of hesitant to go play in that kind of system because it's no one player above the franchise. That's why Kawhi's not there no more.
Yeah, I mean that's it.
And at that time though, I think they should have made an exception.
Oh,
and said, you know what, let's just keep this guy and work around him. But
yeah, because
and I'm not saying he's the answer to everything, but you'd be in a different position right now.
I mean, the same thing when Kawhi was there. They talked about Paul George wanting to join Kawhi in San Antonio.
San Antonio.
You have that guy there, and he attracts players now to come play with him.
And who do we have right now that are nobody?
So
so we need to go after somebody that can be worthy than more just an HEB contract, like Mike said. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it because that's what Mike said. I mean.
Hey, HEB's got some cheddar, man. They pay.
Oh yeah, they play. They definitely do play. But for them to be in the 6th spot right now in the Western Conference Final,
that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I think that's pretty good.
Being in a rebuild, I honestly was shocked to see that Dallas was at 9, given the type of talent and where they were last year in the bubble compared to where they're at now. I find it very shocking for them to be in rank number 9.
Yeah.
They
haven't had Porzingis though.
Yeah, but and then we go there. I mean,
yeah. But Luka's and then Luka's he's in the starting all-star for the West.
But Mavericks also losing. They lost Curry from last year.
They lost Seth Curry.
Yeah, Seth Curry. Yeah, he was a facilitator. You guys were big on him being a facilitator, and I mean,
and he fit perfect into that little game plan because he's a spot-up shooter. Mm-hmm. And Luka has the ball in his hands most of the time. And him and Hardaway were just on the wings, So, I mean, he's still playing well. But I think the Mavericks are going to miss him, though. Or they already miss him.
They already miss him there. Do you see them? I mean, obviously that we're getting towards the All-Star break, next week? Or 2 weeks from now?
It's like 2 weeks.
2 weeks from now? No me sabes que this weekend, porque...
No, it's not this weekend.
It's not this weekend.
No.
It has to... usually we use All-Star break as the turning point for any team to say, hey, after All-Star break, pónganse las pilas. given the shortened season, you think we can? Oh, I see. Okay, you think we can keep that number 6 or get a chance to even finish or move up into that 5th spot?
They could possibly move up to the 5th spot. Just depends.
I think.
But I think Denver's gonna make a push at the end.
You think so?
Yeah, I think they'll push. They'll move up.
Memphis, that's a sleeper team. Murat, Jay.
Well, Dallas needs to get it going, because if they don't get it going, that
Yeah.
Memphis team will.
Yeah, Memphis will
Yeah.
easily.
So
take-
they can get in that spot, and then like the Golden State's dealing with whatever. They still got some little, and Steph is always going to be.
Steph.
You can't count him out, because
Yeah.
he can get you a game or two just by himself. So I mean, all that's kind of tight for that 7-8.
Luckily for the Spurs, they all got COVID already.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get
that out of the way.
Yeah.
Get that out of the way. Dios quiera, there. Supposedly they say once you have it, you're immune for a couple of months. So hopefully that
Yeah. So,
3 months takes them to the finals.
and these other teams are not really dealing with COVID, other than the Lakers with one player. But man, that should be good for the Spurs, I think.
It's crazy because today, like, we're watching. What were we watching, Rob, in the morning? I know we watch First Take all the time, but someone was saying that the East is a stronger conference. I don't know about that. I mean, just because the Brooklyn got the trio that they got.
Yeah.
Nah, they're
I don't know about them being a stronger
No,
conference. They
it-
got some good teams, but I mean,
Just
you
the
go
top
you can
three,
go,
that's it.
yeah, the top 3. You can go down the list here in the West and shoot, man.
our conference, the Western Conference, by far, I think, oversees them easily. Easily there.
I mean,
you
I think
know?
it's just good basketball in general. Like, everybody's kind of has key players, some missing here and there, but I don't see them being the Eastern Conference from the 90s or something.
Oh, no. By
not
far,
even,
no.
yeah.
Like your Bulls era,
Yeah,
the
the
Pistons,
Knicks,
yeah, the
the
Celtics,
Pacers,
yeah, all
yeah.
them. Or where you had your Reggie Miller, and hey, every team in that Eastern Conference played a part. And as we switch over to the Eastern Conference here, guys, the outstanding team were, yes, you look at the trio there of, you got your Irving, you got Durant, and then you have
James Harden.
James Harden.
That's Rob's
They're-
favorite player.
Really? Fear the Beard is your favorite player, Rob?
I can't stand the beard, man. I'll tell you what, though. I think the Spurs should have gone after him.
Really?
Why not? Why not for a year?
Why
The
not for?
Raptors won.
I don't think he would have wanted to go over there. I think he was wanting to do that.
Yeah, he wants to go somewhere, like you said, where a
I mean,
market
he was looking to go play with the Warriors initially.
initially.
That was the team that he was going to go look for to play with.
I would have. I really would have liked Durant. If given those 3, if we pick out of those 3, I would have taken Durant to go to San Antonio, but he wouldn't.
Yeah.
But he came out of Oklahoma City, where that's not a big market either. So, and he is a Texas boy.
He's not a Texas boy. He
Longhorn.
played in Texas.
Exactly, I know.
He's from New Jersey.
But
He,
he
went
played
back home to play.
Wow.
He only played a year at UT.
Yeah, I know, but I
Yeah.
was hoping
but
McConaughey
yeah,
got
he-
to him or something.
He's not like you say. He's going back home. He's not a Texas boy. He played for UT for 1 year, but he's from New Jersey. He's back home now.
He's
That's
back
where
home where he wants to
yeah,
be.
that's where he wants to be.
And I'm pretty sure he now, the one that everybody keeps talking about, the good old Charlotte Hornets, with one
Why?
of the
Who's everybody? Who's
the
talking
people
about
that I know, they're like, hey, you see that Lonzo Lamar? Is it Lamelo? Lamelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball.
He's gonna take him to the playoffs. Just watch.
I think they'll be in the playoffs.
Really?
Yeah. I think they can make the playoffs. They won yesterday. They beat the.
I can't remember.
I mean, okay, I understand.
I can't remember who they were playing yesterday. They won yesterday.
Okay, so you. Okay,
They beat the Suns
with Booker.
with Booker and Chris Paul. They beat the Suns.
Wow.
Yesterday.
They get it to going, I guess. But you got Miami Heat and you got the Celtics. Yes, there is rumors of the Celtics losing their coach or being in the hot seat.
I would like
Brett?
to see. I didn't know the Bulls were in 6th spot.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, I haven't even seen them play. Even Indiana in the 4th spot.
Yeah, they had a player, Indiana. I think Indiana's the white boy. He didn't even make the All-Stars. Look where he got
Sabonis,
to- yeah.
Sabonis. Yeah.
Look where he got to
Junior.
Yeah.
Sabonis Junior. I haven't seen those two teams play, but
Hey,
I would like to see Miami move up a little bit.
Given,
They're, 8th spot, they were in the finals last year, man.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I'm
come on.
trying to say.
You know
That's
what
what
I
I'm trying.
They're tired, man, just like the Lakers. They
Yeah, I
play
mean,
a lot
I
more.
can see that. I mean, they've been playing, but even then, like, I'd like to see my boy in the 8th or 7th spot, Mr. Trey Young. We'll see.
Yeah.
They beat the brakes out the Celtics yesterday.
I mean, the games behind the Eastern Conference, you're looking at closely just one game that separates the 8th spot
All the way to 4.
all the way to, yeah, you're right.
Because they're not going to, the top 3 are going to stay up there.
Yeah, top 3, yeah, they'll stay. Then you got from 4 to 8, and then from even 8 to 11, you got a one game behind 2 from the Celtics down to the Knicks and the Hawks, right? So, they're right there. You get a good All-Star break, get together, but and surprisingly, I know that you didn't see that, but you said the Chicago's Bulls. You were surprised on 6th.
I knew they were in the. I didn't know they were 6th though. I haven't watched them play this year. I think I've seen one game, but I haven't.
You seen one?
Yeah.
The Adam Levine, he's balling out. Not say like Dame Dollar, but from where he has been the past couple of 2 seasons to this season, he's playing really good. I saw a little report on the Herd that he was there. For people not to think of him as just a dunk on
Skywalker.
Yeah, as a Skywalker and all that, but no,
Yeah, the kid's got.
he got talent.
He's gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
He's gotten a whole lot better, and maybe that could be the reason. Hopefully, they're in the number 6. But I find it very hard for Charlotte unless they get it super together.
I was surprised to see the Bulls, but I needed more surprised to see the Pacers at 4 in the East, and then you're telling me that the Eastern Conference is stronger than the West, and they're at 4. I gotta watch them play. I haven't seen them play either. So
Yeah, I've
And
only
the other
seen
day, I
the
think they were
Bucks.
playing each other, the Pacers and the Bulls, and I was like, man, I don't want to watch that game. What
Now
those
it's
guys
on?
got? Now I gotta go watch it.
The Western Conference is where everything's at. I mean, okay.
Well, there are a lot more players that I like to see play that I like to watch play in the West and in the East. But I mean, I just watch basketball. Period. So I'm gonna have to watch those teams.
Yeah, definitely watch those teams, or maybe even have the 411 of your son to be like, hey, Dad, you need to watch this game today.
Yeah, he needs to watch that little ball brother play.
Yeah. Rob, do you think he will make them into the playoffs?
Yeah. He's good, man. That kid plays ball.
He's better than his brother.
Oh yeah, that I do
You know
agree.
how the other day they're talking about Draymond having like the best basketball IQ?
Yeah.
This kid is probably top 3 IQ in the NBA.
He plays. I've seen him play. I watched him because I was like, let me see the height.
It was funny
He can
because
play.
one
He
game,
can play.
He can play.
the game was almost over and he was inbounding the ball, right? And so this guy is defending, so had his back towards him. So he just throws the ball off the back. Game over.
Yeah.
It was funny, man.
Yeah. A lot of he plays with a lot of mania. You know what I mean? Like he just
Well, he did play a lot overseas.
he played
Right.
a few years
A
overseas,
few-
but he's
few-
been playing a lot since he was younger.
Since
a lot
he
of
was
AAU
young.
ball.
So I mean, all that
Yeah.
you get that knowledge, you get that experience.
I might, you know what? I just might order myself a jersey.
Oh, a ball jersey. The only good thing about that is a Jordan Jumpman on it.
You might as well get a onesie Charlotte ball.
You
No,
can now. You
No,
can.
that,
You
that,
can
the
now.
Lakers one already got ordered, man. Don't you worry about that.
Mercedes, he said he wants a jersey, but I think you give the little bun in the oven right now, a little Charlotte onesie.
Mercedes gonna get him a Patty Mills.
A Patty
I didn't know that
Mills?
was her dude.
Is it? That
Yeah, she's a Spurs fan.
She's a Spurs fan? There you go. Hey, Texas. You're gonna try to convert her?
To what?
Laker?
She likes LeBron,
Oh
but
man,
she's not a Lakers fan.
I'd rather her be a Lakers fan than
Than a LeBron fan. Oh, man, I saw the little teaser trailer for Space Jam. I'm like, man, it's gonna be weird, but
That's King James, man.
yeah,
Yeah, for another topic.
really, yeah, that's another day for another topic. But guys, overall, I really think if there's anything from what I'm seeing right now, going into the All-Star break, the West is going to be something that everybody is going to have a hard time with. Everybody.
What do you like though? Who do you? I mean, I know obviously I know you're a Spurs fan, but like, what do you see? Like, if right now, boom, we're in the playoffs. Who do you think has the best chance at the finals?
I would.
West and East matchup.
Javier, before you answer that, you ask Danny that same question.
Oh.
Ask him that question. See what he tells you.
Okay.
Oh, I asked first. That's why I
Okay,
asked first.
No.
Look,
yeah.
I'm gonna answer it truthfully, not flip flopping it, just truthfully from what and like saying the Spurs being my team. I bet you Ranchwater can vouch for it because he's also a big Spurs fan. It's gonna be close, you know. I find Utah not. They got a good thing going on, best record in the league, yes, but I don't see it lasting long.
Okay.
I really don't. Clippers, Los Angeles Lakers, you know, those are the Clippers and those two, man. It's going to be hard between those two again, to be honest. I mean, I'm just being honest. The Suns, they have a good thing, but, man, once it goes into playoff time, it's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
You have a different – tell me, who do the Phoenix Suns have there once they go into playoff? They missed out of the bubble, right? They didn't have
Chris Paul last year.
Yeah, they didn't have Chris Paul. Yes, correct. Yes, but they had a great record in the bubble.
Yeah, they're undefeated.
They were undefeated. They missed out. They didn't get that experience. If anything, that would have been a great time to get at least one round in the playoffs, Daniel.
Right.
Right. Now you're coming out of a longer season, and then you're expected to go into the finals or playoffs where it matters the most. Va a estar medio with a little bit of more pressure and all. I don't see them lasting. I think literally the Clippers and Lakers. I mean, come on, man. There's too much talent there. It's the West. Who do you think, Daniel?
Jesus, if you take this long to order food, man, I'm gonna starve to death. Pick a team, man.
You said Clippers or
Lakers.
Clippers or Lakers. Right now, I'd count the Lakers completely out right now.
Really?
We're talking about no Anthony Davis. I'm talking about right now where the teams are situated right now, not where they're in their spot right now.
Right now?
Yeah. They ain't going nowhere without AD.
Man, I know, but
No, but you can't say that.
LeBron will make a way to make it happen, man.
AD's gonna come back.
Yeah.
You know that. Shooter's gonna come back.
I know that, but that's why I asked you
Yeah.
right now. The way the teams are playing right now.
Oh, right now. Sorry.
Who has the best shot? Lakers got no shot with AD or Shooter. They don't got no
Clippers.
shot.
Clippers.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a long season. You can't just say
I seriously thought you were saying through the longevity of it.
I know that.
Sorry,
right now,
sorry.
As you're looking at the teams right now.
At the teams right now, yes, I say Clippers.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Even in the finals, they don't got. Okay, the 76ers, Embiid and all them have proven already they can't. They really can't.
Only I think the Sixers have a little bit more. I don't know. They're gelling more because maybe the coaching staff, Doc Rivers, something. They have a few pieces that they added from other teams.
Maybe
with our boy over there, Danny Green and Seth Curry and those guys. I don't know. I wouldn't count the Brooklyn. I wouldn't count them in right now. Not without KD.
You seriously said Danny Green when the dude can't hit a three.
Oh no, yeah. I'm just saying.
Danny Green's won 3 finals in a row already.
Yeah.
Kawhi hasn't done that. LeBron hasn't done that. It's Danny
That
Green.
dude's just
man.
there, man.
He's just there.
I know what you guys are saying, but I asked the question right now.
Yeah. Okay. Finals. If you want to go finals, I would say Clippers and man, it'll be either Bucks or Nets. Just because, those Brooklyn Nets, I find it very hard when it gets to crunch time. One of them three are going to be fighting for the ball and wanting that shot. You know that. That's my Rob. What do you think? West.
I'm gonna answer Dan's question.
Okay.
Right now, I'm gonna go Philly and Utah.
Philly and Utah.
Right
just
now.
number ones like that.
Yeah,
2 number ones?
that's it. But towards the end of the year, when everybody comes back, I'm gonna see a toss-up between the Clippers and Lakers,
Yes.
and then Philly and the Nets. I think Philly will beat Brooklyn.
You're
So I think Philly will be in the finals.
I think the Pacers will come out of the East.
No, but did you cut? How many haircuts did you cut today? I'm getting cansado, ¿verdad?
It's a long season. I got to watch a little bit more of these guys. These guys in these little the Bucks. Look, man. The Bucks, the way they play Giannis is totally wrong, dude. They should be number one.
They play him as a point guard, I believe.
That's just horrible, dude.
Yeah,
I don't know why
no,
they're doing
man.
that, I mean, look, Utah. That's why they're number one, dude. The way they play Gobert and Mitchell, and off of those guys, that's the way you play basketball. I don't know why the Bucks are doing that, dude. They need to watch these guys play.
Some's
When this guy's coming down off a transition to shoot a three-pointer, I mean, come on, dude. Like, you have three-point shooters on your team. You have guys that can handle the ball. What are you doing with, play off the ball, pick and roll, screens, post. They should be number one, dude. They have the talent.
They do. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
and no one can stop Giannis if they played him the right way.
No, as a strong power forward, play him as a power forward, not as a point guard.
Yeah, I don't know why they give him the green light like that, man. But hey,
I'm gonna go off. So I'm gonna go back to the West, man, because Daniel just lied to us, Javier.
Why?
Because earlier in the week, he said right now, it wasn't the Lakers or Clippers. He said he had another team in mind.
Yeah.
From the West.
Yeah, I do have.
But he didn't say it.
I bet you it was the Suns. I bet you it was the Suns.
Who's the team you're talking about?
The Suns.
What did I tell you, Rob?
I want to hear the honest from you. You lied to us right now.
I'm not lying to you guys. Right now, I would still take the Clippers.
No, Monday or Tuesday, you said none of the LA teams.
No, I know. I said right now, I would take the Clippers still. But me, if I'm looking into April when the playoffs start, or May, when do we say today?
Yeah, they start in May is what they said.
There's a team that I think, out of these 8 teams here, not even 8, because I think, I don't think the Spurs.
Golden State.
Write this down.
Okay, I'm gonna write that. No,
these
man.
top 5 teams. Out of these top 5 teams, there's a team that I think could, if they stay collectively playing the way they are, could upset some of these two LA teams.
The Suns. No me sabes con.
I ain't gonna say it.
Why?
Because I gotta watch more basketball. I gotta
say it. No. You put pressure on me before.
Okay,
just say it.
No, I'm not putting pressure on anything.
Yes, you did. You said, "Hey, it takes you that time to order." No, it doesn't. When I go to the McDonald's, I know I am gonna order that double quarter pounder with only cheese.
Honestly, like the way the Suns and the Jazz look, but like I said, there's still a lot of more basketball left, and these guys still you can't. The Lakers right now, they're not gonna do nothing without AD and Schroeder, because those are 2 guys. Once they get them back, if these guys can still play the way they play against them, then they're in trouble. The Clippers have their own. They're just I don't know.
You said not an LA team.
That's what you said.
Yes. That's why I said I'm looking at Utah or Phoenix to make a run. That's what I'm looking at.
They'll run.
Yeah, but I got to see. I'm not going to say it's, not clear cut, but I'm not going to say, yeah, these guys can upset them. I'll let you guys know in April.
You see, I'll be starving. It takes you.
I'm gonna tell you, man.
Somebody puts you a tomahawk and somebody puts you some ribs. I must have studied one.
Knows I'm a Clippers guy. I like the Clippers. I'm a Kawhi guy.
Yeah, that's why he threw me off the other day. He said none of the
but
LA
I don't
teams.
like these guys for whatever reason. I just feel like if they can't get it together, the same thing's gonna happen to them that happened last year. But it's not gonna be against the Nuggets. It's gonna be against either the Jazz or the Suns if they meet up with those guys. If they can't get it together, man.
Look, I put a star on there because I feel like you're up in the stars with Phoenix. I think you're calling Phoenix, right?
I'm not saying anything.
Say it.
I'm not saying it.
What?
I tried to convince him earlier in the week and I couldn't.
I'm gonna get some help. I need some help. I was just texting.
Ranch Water said he's on his way.
Is he? Well, I'm about to call Ranch Water himself. We need to get this out of. Let me see if I can get him on the phone. I didn't get his info here. I can't disclose his phone numbers,
I don't know, man, but Spurs fans are a little crazy, man. It said Spurs with the full healthy squad could beat anyone in the West.
Hey, I don't know, man.
I like the Spurs, but that's
heated. Now we need to get something out, Daniel.
Too much firepower, man. With the all these teams right here.
Hello.
Ranch Water,
Raúl Sanchez.
What's going on?
Oh yes, we're trying. Help me get this. Something is at the tip of Daniel's tongue right now.
Hey,
team
talking about here, boy.
from the Western Conference. Help me get it out of Daniel. Who do you have Really quick, Raul Sanchez from Sanchez Roofing Services. Who do you have really quick so you could just give Daniel a break real quick?
The Western Conference. Let me see. Well,
He doesn't have the sheet
I
in
don't
front
know,
of him.
man.
Yeah.
The Jazz are doing really good. I mean, I'm a big Spurs fan. I mean, we're sitting at number 6 right now. But,
For now.
I mean, they're kind of inconsistent, really. It's the same thing as last year, like you were saying. We're not closing out in the fourth quarter. You know, we could have a 15-point lead going into the fourth, and I don't know what happens. We always end up losing by 1 or 2.
Yeah.
So are you saying that DeRozan needs to go off the bench too with LaMarcus?
Man, DeRozan, I don't think he gets the credit he deserves because he is a big scorer, but he's just not a clutch player, you know?
He's not a closer.
He's not a closer.
In my opinion.
Yeah, you're his biggest critic from what I see on Facebook.
You know, I mean, he doesn't. He can't. It always seems like he puts the pressure off of himself and kicks the ball out right when it counts, or the pressure gets to him and he misses those, you know, mid-range shots. I don't know. I mean, there's these young kids. I mean, DJ and Lonnie are doing good, you know. But of course, White came back, so Lonnie's back on the bench.
Mm-hmm. Now, Raul, obviously, look, you're looking at Utah 1, Clippers 2, the Lakers 3, Suns 4, Portland 5, Spurs 6, Nuggets 7, Warriors 8 right now. Out of those, who do you think can turn it around and give who you will see being in the Western Conference Finals?
I mean, honestly, I think.
Right now, we're basing it off of right now. Now, how it will be in April.
The Lakers and the Clippers are going to be right in it. You know, I mean, the Spurs are going to be back in the playoffs. Like I said, I don't like to doubt the Spurs, but I don't think they've got what it takes to beat, you know, a good Clippers team or a good Lakers team. You know, AD's out. He'll be back, I think, at the end of this week, I think. But it's going to be tough, man, to get by. I mean, to get by those teams is going to be really tough. I mean, the Mavericks were I think they were in 15th or 14th place a few weeks ago, and we lost to them. You know.
That's true.
And if it stays that way, our opening play, if the playoffs would start right now, we would be up against the Lakers, right? 3 and 6 seed.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, we would be up against
the Lakers,
and they'd get upset by the Spurs right now.
Right now, you're saying that the Spurs can upset.
Without AD and Short, they'd get upset by the Spurs right now, man.
No, do you agree with Daniel that the Spurs can upset the Lakers?
Right now,
today,
and the young guns play like they play. I think the Spurs got a good shot.
But
so I mean, Schroeder comes back tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we'll just be done out without Anthony Davis.
That's it.
That's enough.
No, dude.
That's enough.
That's enough. I mean, I love the Spurs, and I know Raul don't say I'm a Spurs hater, but I love my Spurs too. But you know, LeBron and his supporting cast will find a way to make it.
Get upset.
Who's gonna get upset?
If they played the Spurs today,
have you seen them play? Did you watch the last? I mean, the Spurs, you know, give them a run. The times that they lost, it wasn't a blowout.
No, I know it hasn't been a blowout. I know it's been good games, but
you know, and White was out, and they had some of the young guys coming in. I mean, but I honestly think if we were to go 7-game series, I think the Spurs would give them a good run.
A good run?
Upset.
Upset.
You know, right now.
Daniel's saying complete upset. Like not even a win for the Lakers.
Popovich is.
No, I mean, I'm sure they'll get a win.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't take nothing away from LeBron and AD, but I think the Spurs would take it. Man, I'm with Daniel. I think they're give them a good run.
Yeah,
I mean, the way these young guys are playing right now, and see, I think they're playing it a little safe right now. They're trying to get LaMarcus back in rotation. He played I think it was last night. I just caught a little bit, but he's still a little rusty, you know. And then Derek White's still a little rusty. He's not playing like he was playing last year. But what helped was these young guys came up, you know. Lonnie Walker,
Murray.
DJ, man, those guys they're lights out, you know.
Then that strong center, man, I feel like he's playing very well. I can't.
Portal?
Yes.
Portal, yeah.
Portal. Jacob Portal playing.
Doing really good.
Yes, very, very
His
well.
defense is great.
You know, it is about that
I mean,
defense.
It's different though. We'll see how it plays out.
Raul,
There's still a lot of basketball left.
oh yeah, a lot of basketball left. I see that you can maybe come out here next week, there, Raul, and really get a good debate going. Raul, really quick before we hang up, boys, if you're the one that made roofing great. What number can they give you a call?
830-734-8705.
All right. Thank you, Raul.
It don't matter if you need a roof or creek water or ranch water, right?
You don't know? Híjole. we made it work with creek water, right, Raul? We made it work with creek water, like I said.
I like that, man. That should be your new slogan now.
What was it again?
Make it work,
I said, don't matter if you need a roofing, creek water, or ranch water.
There's a shirt. I'm gonna tell Whiskey from NETs to make that for you. Yeah. I gotta rewind it. I'm gonna use the good old company card and send it to Whiskey. Be like, hey, I need that shirt for Raul. Sanchez Roofing Services, man. They're coming in. Appreciate it, Raul.
Later, Raul.
All right, see you guys.
Later. Man, always fun times.
Company card. I think I need a company card, man.
Right?
Get out of here, company card.
For me to get access to that one is another thing, guys. I got to play commercials because it got way too heated on here, and it is commercial time. I'll be right back with the closing. It did. You couldn't even say what you pressured me. You pressured Rob, but you couldn't do it.
Oh, I asked you guys a question right now. You guys took it to a whole nother thing.
I even had it called Raul for help.
Yeah, because he's talking about right now, but he still lied to us.
He still lied to us.
He said no Lakers and no LA. He still picked the Clippers.
Exactly. You see?
No. Listen. Go to break. Go to break. We'll keep talking about this.
Go ahead, man.
Hey everybody, Raul Rivas here at Brown Nissan of Del Rio. 2021 has arrived, and boy, what a difference does it make, doesn't it? You know, in times of change, whether we're looking at the election, the local community, the COVID numbers, your job status, we always look for comfort and stability. And I'm here to tell you that Brown Nissan of Del Rio is still under the same management, the same vision, the same concept, the same process, the same transparency, best attainable deal, always exhausting resources to get you the best financing, focusing on the best trade-in values, and competing with the San Antonio markets when it comes to new car pricing. Give us a shot. Call us up, 775-0566. Follow us on social media. Just type hashtag Better Call Raul, or come see us in person, right on the price, right on the corner, 2300 Veterans Boulevard.
Is your refrigerator or washer and dryer not working properly? Well, Big Dave's Repair is now open with repair services in ice maker, washer and dryer, microwave, water heater, range oven, and many other appliances. Give Big Dave's Repair a call at 830-719-2234 or visit them at 4214 Veterans Boulevard just before the Y. We are an authorized dealers of many brand appliances. There's only one name to remember, Del Rio. That's Big Dave's Repair for all appliance repair needs.
Ashley Home Store's biggest President's Day sale ever is going on now. For a limited time, get up to 30% off or get 0% interest for 5 whole years on furniture styles you'll love for years to come. These furniture savings won't last long, so hurry in or visit AshleyHomestore.com today for the President's Day sale. Shop and save today, only available for a limited time at your Ashley Home Stores in Del Rio, Eagle Pass, and Kerbal. This is home.
United Medical Centers is proud to announce the addition of Dr. John Lindsay, MD. Dr. Lindsay practices family medicine and is located at the 913 South Main Street office. For appointments, call 830-774-5534. Dr. Lindsay will be accepting appointments Monday through Friday between the hours of 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Wanting to look your best? Come by to Daniel's Barbershop, Del Rio's only traditional barbershop, offering tapered cuts, flat tops, and Del Rio's only true razor fades. We are located at 204 Susie Street, or call us at 830-313-7013 for any info. We also offer Suavecito hair products for that style and hold. So look your best this holiday season with a haircut from Daniel's Barbershop. And remember, Del Rio, either wait for the best or settle for the rest.
And we're back. We're back here with the closing minutes here of the huddle.
Like a sauna in here, dude.
Eh?
Turn on the AC, man.
It's a sauna.
You took that winter storm to heart, bro.
No kidding. Aquí sí, aquí pues ya sabes. I said we got a couple of minutes here. Overall, a great program. Reminding everybody, remember, soccer doubleheader Saturday with Rams and Queens. Tuning in live, Facebook live streaming with us here. So definitely that's something to watch for. Also coming in here in a couple of weeks, Rams baseball and Queens softballs. Also streaming here on our radio station. And there's only one place that I know that I go where I get my extra wings. Extra wings, dude. I call them extra wings because now I get extra.
Extra?
Yeah, because went with the family and we got that family pack. Guess what? We had to get extra wings. Extra wings. Pues sí, tantos niños que tengo.
How many wings you get?
We got it was a pack of 40.
Get some leg quarters instead, man.
But I go there. You know what messed it up is that I started pre-gaming those micheladas from there first.
There you go.
Well, I waited, I guess, on some seating arrangements there, and I was sitting. I was like, "Hey, can I get a couple micheladas?" And when I got to the table, everybody was hungry, so we had to get those extra wings, extra wet.
You're making me hungry. You know, actually, right now after this show, I'm actually going there.
There you go.
So you know, I don't get
It's
that.
February.
Try the.
They gave me a nice cheeseburger, man. Pretty good.
Cheeseburger from there? Hey, they do have, and that's what I was gonna go to. They have a great Lent menu.
Yeah.
They got fish and chips, salmon.
Fish and chip is good.
The fish and chips is good. Yes.
What about they got any shrimp?
Yeah,
Yes,
they
they do.
have a
That's
shrimp
shrimp.
basket,
That's
and they
shrimp
got a
basket.
salmon Caesar salad. You that likes to be all nice and healthy. Rob, with the tightest Gap shirt I've ever seen. All right, Daniel, really quick, where can people get a haircut? I had to go get mine today, man. It was bad.
204 Susie Street, Daniel's Barbershop. Come by and see us. We're a little backed up right now because we were closed all last week due to the weather and all that. So we're kind of busy, but we're trying to get to everybody as best we can. Just come on in, sign up, and if you have time to wait, we'll get to you as soon as we can.
There you go.
Let's throw this out there. If you sign in, we don't tell you nothing, we're gonna cut you here.
Yeah. We're
It's
gonna
not
get
that we're
to you.
not gonna cut you here.
Yeah.
As long as you sign in, we're gonna cut you
As
here.
long as you sign in,
Yeah.
we'll get to you. It's just a little bit longer of a wait right now because we're a little bit backed up, but we're gonna get to you.
You know, guys, and they make you put there your phone number for a reason. Me being out and about in Del Rio, I don't have the time to wait there a gajillion, for time there. So what they do, at least they can always send you a text. Say, hey, you're about 10 minutes.
10 minutes up, we'll
Yeah.
text you. But yeah, and also you can call us at 313-7013 just to check to see how we're doing.
How you're doing. So definitely see many ways. So definitely still look fly. Ya que salió el solecito. And once again, congratulations, Rob. You got a little.
Congrats, Rob.
Congrats, Rob. A little
Rob coming.
Little
You
Rob.
got a little Kobe
Summer
coming.
nights.
Little Kobe.
Little Kobe.
Maybe.
Híjole. Name yet. Too early?
You're looking at him, man.
Rob, really?
Junior.
Rob Jr.?
There you go.
Robert Zapata Jr. So congratulations, Mercedes. These enjoy.
Thank you. 4 more months.
Just keep saying yes to whatever she says right now. That is right. It's very right now is the time that she's taking care of little Robin there. So just say yes. That's what I did.
I'll try my best.
There was one time we had a bad flood here in Del Rio. Not the 98 flood, but it was raining pretty bad. She was pregnant. Sulema was pregnant with Esteban. She made me go get caldo from another restaurant that I can't mention. Pouring rain. I'm like, honey, look at the Avenue F. It is completely flooded over right now. She's like, but I want caldo. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, it makes sense why you got the truck lifted up.
Now I'm prepared. So, Raul Sanchez Jr. saying Kobe Zapata.
Oh, it's got a ring to it though.
That's
Pretty good, right?
That sounds pretty good.